Hare Krishna. Welcome back. It's been a minute, huh? Did you with me? Here's Bhagavad Gita for today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're continuing with chapter 10, text 4 and 5. Let me see about the Sanskrit here. Buddhir Jnanam Samoha Kshama Satyam Dhamma Shama Sukham Dukham Bhavo Bhavo Bhayam Cha Bhayam Eva Cha Ahimsa Samata Tushtis Tapodhanam Yasho Yashaha Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam Mat Eva Prithagvida. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, self-control and calmness, pleasure and pain, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, nonviolence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, and infamy are created by me alone. Purport. Srila Prabhupada. The different qualities of living entities, be they good or bad, are all created by Krishna, and they are described here. Intelligence refers to the power of analyzing things in proper perspective, and knowledge refers to understanding what is spirit and what is matter. Ordinary knowledge attained by university education pertains only to matter, and it is not accepted here as knowledge. Knowledge means knowing the distinction between spirit and matter. In modern education, there is no knowledge about the spirit. There is simply taking care of the material elements and bodily needs. Therefore, academic knowledge is not complete. Asamoha. This is a very long purport. I'll just read part of it. Asamoha, freedom from doubt and delusion, can be achieved when one is not hesitant and when he understands the transcendental philosophy. Slowly but surely he becomes free from bewilderment. Nothing should be accepted blindly. Everything should be accepted with care and caution. Kshama, forgiveness, should be practiced, and one should excuse the minor offenses of others. Satyam, truthfulness, means the facts should be presented as they are for the benefit of others. Facts should not be misrepresented. According to social conventions, it is said that one can speak the truth only when it is palatable to others, but that is not truthfulness. The truth should be spoken in a straight and forward way, so that others will understand actually what the facts are. If a man is a thief, and if people are warned that he is a thief, that is truth. Although sometimes the truth is unpalatable, one should not refrain from speaking it. Truthfulness demands that the facts be presented as they are for the benefit of others. That is the definition of truth. Boy, that really rings true for me. You've got to speak the truth. If you know the truth and it would benefit others, you gotta say it. Lucky for me, I have a big fat mouth used for speaking the truth. I think that's why I like to read Bhagavad Gita to you. It's just the truth. Just the truth. May we all live in the truth. Okay, these have had a lot of shuffling today already, but let's see what's going on with the collective. Okay. Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords, whoop, whoop. Son of Cups. Hermit. And what was that? I know I saw something flip, didn't I? Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see the story here. This Knight of Cups. He's feeling a little lovey. He's got something to say. He's got something to offer. Maybe this queen is not really interested. She's looking the other way. Yeah, the Lovers. Why is this queen? Is this the person not receiving? Oh, she can't. Oh my gosh, she cannot receive his love because she's too focused on her own happiness, her own stability. She's like, wait, what do you have? A little cup? Well, I have 10 cups. Maybe she doesn't know yet what makes her happy. She doesn't know if she can trust this offer. Because things have been shady. Maybe it really is shady. She's like, get out of here with your shady offer. What is that? Instead, she wants to be inside, quietly gathering some information. Waiting. Holding pattern. Gaining a new perspective. She may be able to, what's this Page of Pentacles? Maybe just one little offering, like one little glimmer of hope. He's like, please, could you just one little thing, could you just call me? Could you just pick up the phone? What else with that? What is that? It's like, the feeling is like not really having a chance. Not a chance. Not a hope. Not a shot. Something is done. Some cycle has ended. Closed. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Knight of Cups. Why? Why did that cycle close? Why does she not want that cup anymore? Let's see if the answer comes out or just some advice. I don't know. Tell me more. New beginning. This is something way bigger, better. Yeah, she's like, that was a childish offering you gave, and I have bigger and better things going on. So I'm gonna hold out for my match. My queen of, or my, that was the Queen of Swords out here before. This is the King. The Tower. That might be a surprise to someone. This new beginning is God-given. It is sanctioned, it's protected, it's guided, it's blessed. Yeah, protected. So if somebody's on a new beginning, they're not looking back. She's like, get out of here. This is like a page is just, it's like immature energy. She's just not letting that in. She's not dealing with any substandard riffraff. The Hangman again here, which is this time of gathering perspective, new perspective. Looking towards the future. It's planning. Maybe this King of Swords is already present. Maybe it's something she's just projecting into the future, meditating on, thinking about. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower? Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Whatever is meant for you, you can't miss it. It won't miss you. This holding pattern, waiting time is meant for gathering ideas, I want to say. It's also about timing. It's about karma. This is some service, some offering. A giving, loving, warm offering. Feels very abundant with the Nine of Pentacles here. I don't feel like this is a complete story, and I want to get a couple more cards. What else? Why are we knowing all this? That's the Four of Swords and the Moon. These are both very quiet energies. And the Star. Feels like it's about healing, which is often a quiet thing. I think bringing things back into balance, into harmony. Consciously working towards that, like putting energy and effort into bringing things into balance, into harmony. For healing, for stability, for hope. Yeah. It's not like there's still some, whew. Okay, so the feeling is that something needed to be ended and needed to be killed, smashed, just be done with. And so, yeah, you killed it, Gilbert. You ended it. And this is like a recovery period. This is the quiet time after that. I just got an image of like storing up all your nuts, maybe like canning food, like preparing for the next thing as you're in this survival or recovery mode. It's like, okay, we need to get our reserves back up while we're in this quiet time. A lot of energy behind it. It might look on the surface like not a whole lot's going on, but energetically, spiritually, you're building up an arsenal. So that can go in many different directions. It feels like alchemy also, and that there's so much energy. Some of it has been hard, it's been dark, negative, but it's not staying that way. It's being transformed, harmonized, used for good, for intentional use, for power. That is growth. That is alchemy. Taking whatever comes at you and using it for light, for good. I think there's a full moon coming up in the next week or so, maybe next few days. This is more, there's a lot of moon energy out here, but the feeling is more like not coming out and illuminating and showing everything, but more like a new moon where things are dark and they're in like a cooking phase and you're yet to see the results of it. That will come later. Alright, I'm going to grab an oracle. And I have these divine feminine oracles here. Let's see what we get for you today. Zhu Yuanjing. I don't know how to say that, but that's what I think it says. And then the emoja. That's pretty. Mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. And then this says goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. I'm going to read this one. Who she is. Zhu Zhuanjing embodies the unwavering tranquility that exists deep beneath the turbulence of our daily thoughts. Zhu was a 12th century Taoist mystic and poet. The night before her son's birth, she had a dream that she was immersed in a red mist. This is a very auspicious sign in Chinese culture. The title given to her as a master was Free Human of Mystic Peace. The emphasis in her poetry was the power inherent in stillness. The secret of the receptive, she writes, must be sought in stillness. The way, or Taoism, is a spiritual practice of clearing the mind so that when we take action, it isn't from ego, it's from the source of life itself. The pedestal of awareness is steady as a boulder. Zhu taught that meditation allows us to disengage from the surface drama the ego can invite us into. She often refers to the moon in her poetry because this was the symbol of the eternal sky, or the freedom we can reach if we stop looking at the light and shadows the moon casts and see the moon itself. When your soul selects her card. Albert Einstein reportedly said that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Clarity only comes from clarity. This is a peace and calm that exists far beneath the constant banter most of us listen to all day within our minds. Jungian author Clarissa Pinkola Estes calls it the river beneath the river. It's the steady flow of the universal life force that wants us to reach our goal if we can only get still enough to merge with it. Wu Wei in Taoism translates as doing nothing. It's a sacred feminine art of trusting the force of life that exists within us all. Zhu mastered this spiritual practice by calming her mind and experiencing the still center that's at the eye of the storm. Zhu is a call for us to be still, to do nothing other than shift our awareness, come out of the current state of mind we're in before making any moves or decisions. She reminds us that we only want to take action when what is moving us is the force of love at the heart of everything. Hari Bol. Here's a little meditation. Enter the heart and ask to experience stillness. Repeat the mantra, I am peace. And here's another intention. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. That is good. Thank you, Krishna. Golden egg. Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. Come back real soon. Hope you all are doing well and being peaceful and doing good things in the world. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.